Hello, my name's Boy, and today, yeah. Hello, my name is Boy. For a second time, I'm gonna try that. We're Minecraft again. So this will be the last Minecraft one for a little bit. Hopefully, I might be able to get my hands off being a bit of a. I've just got to the point where I sort of found a bit of a mid area where I've kind of got a bit of fun. I'm like enjoying streaming it a bit, even though I'm finding it hard to get past 40 minutes, but. This stream I might be able to, might not, but I should probably walk backwards a bit. So at least I'm on this. You should remember certain things that I did last time. I was realising there's no way of getting to the other side without showing off what I've been done before. So let's start where we've been before, where I've done this. We have the storage slash bar, so like airship crewman garden. Bar, storage, you get the idea of that. Then you remember downstairs we have sort of the briefing room where you would have your speaker here speaking to everyone who's tightly cramped into this room, and then we have the canteen. I've got a bit of empty space here, I'm not too sure what to do with it yet, but the main of the canteen tables are done and it's a bit tight, but not as tight as the well, I've got engines from in my head. First is going, and to do a quick showing off, this water does lead somewhere, which you will find out in a minute or two, as I shall do things without showing stuff off. It's still snowing here, even though the roofs are where I've left the MC edits to leave. I haven't got lights sorted out, but I've got for a water bath, sort of like a showers, I guess you would say, for the crew, guards, whatever, in quotations. Then we have a checkpoint system, like a gate where they would enter. What's the sign for this one? I didn't add a sign. I did not add a sign. I did not add a sign, but I know what it was. It was meant to be a the lower part of the library. So the idea is the libraries are going through the entire building. It's just this is the lower part. What this was the stairs, I believe. Yes, that was the stairs. This is an idea for the elevated system, so you can. If you want to go to a certain floor, you hop into an elevator, it'll pop you up, and there is ones going up and down as well. And that's that one. I believe this is going to be a forge area, and here's going to be another airlock slash checkpoint system for this. So this one's going to be a bit much tighter because really this is not like it's not as much as defended. It's just another thing there. So. Last but not least, we have in here a prison system, a small prison, which will be additional to that over there, the what's meant to be a bit of a tower. So the idea is, I've just planned it out completely for this. So those will come in later time, but this will come first when I get to it. To just show you a little bit there, I have to have a boost. Go down here. I haven't been down here for a little bit. Actually, why is this stone? It's bugging me. So we come down this way. I've probably showed it off to you, but I have done a little bit of work here. So this place now has got a garden. Yeah, this an entirely new house, which to be honest, is quite a unique looking building. And there's the water pipe, by the way, from the canteen. Yeah, it comes out there, goes down there. I don't know if it's quite close to that. I have to look underneath there for a bit. And I've got up this garden which leads into what is a underground area where we have a nice little water feature. And then we have something which is still a work in progress. So we have a dispenser here, fed up by a hopper, which the filling point is strangely here. Lob it in the cauldron area, it'll get picked up, and that's my idea there. So if you're ready for a crazy roller coaster ride, I want to hop on the track. Whoa! What? I haven't worked out all the head issues, but I have got quite a bit. Ooh! Oh dunk! That was meant to be low. It's a bit of a doozy, I guess you'd say. Ooh, it's dark. Ooh. Ooh, up and down, up and down, up and down. That's what we're doing. Ooh. Wait, what? I did some redstone, my friends! Yay! And this is the end. So anyways, you just come down here. So you wanna know what this was? Literally bounce, bounce, and it works. So what my idea here is, I've got some building materials, but to have a boat spawn here, get it on here, then boink, it goes along for miles and carries on the transport system, which we shall not be doing today because it's a bit fiddly. And this I might put some more decoration on, but I do like how it feels right now, just a bit bare bones. Also, I have this area here which I'm not sure what to do with, but I thought I might have it like that. So let's just hop out. I'm actually liking this system, it looks a bit modern. At least I've fixed what I can do with this space now, so this building doesn't look as so weird for this front bit, but this building's extremely weird. Literally, I just started off with the main pillars, like, and then this came along, and then... Actually, I need to fix the door, don't I? There we go. Completely, I just start off with the main pillars, and then I just sort of worked around the main pillars to create this unique looking house. So that's in a nutshell, but we will be working on the prison. Actually, I've been kind of tempted to have a look underneath the castle and spectator. That's not spec. Game mode spectator. There we go. Let's hop on down. So this is the canteen one. It goes quite a way around. I found the hidden chamber, lobbed it through, and there's that. There's actually, this is a bit concerning. That there's an unused bit of space, which, to be honest, the forge has it handled quite well, to be honest. And then there's a bit of space down here. Not sure what I can use it for, but if need be, I'll just fill it up at some point. That's quite interesting. That's quite a large amount of space that I never got to. There's a one block. Huh. There's a lot of water features they have in this place. There's this. You know what, I should probably do a bit of a grand tour, to say the least, to explain and sort of, so you don't have, so if you're watching this and you haven't gone through the start of this, which I probably say you haven't, because I believe the start of one would be, we're next to unwatchable because of OBS issues. I've actually a curiosity about something in OBS. Settings. That might be why it's looking a bit weird from stream side. Hopefully it's not too bad. No wonder I think it might be a bit laggy, but it just dawned on me that I need to. I'll give it a minute. I just start spinning around to put the thing to test. I think I was had the OBS settings a bit wrong. Yeah, that's a lot smoother. Apologies for the last couple episodes if it's been a bit naff. I just realised I forgot to move the settings back to the right one. So we have this archway, which was quite, not actually so long ago I built this. Not the first thing I start off with, but it is to the entrance to the entire place. To start where I started off with, it's a long way to go. This came on not too long ago, but say the least, I start off right about there, but that's saying chronological order. This place makes no sense. I technically started on a mountain, then everything just came afterwards. So you have this entrance, nice couple arches. We will take a quick right towards what is a town which we've never named. It's just a little town. Underground tunnel leads up. Quite nice, quite simple. Very basic town. We just have some houses, some prop houses, a well, some hay for that, some houses, some shops. We have this quite nice large house, which I wouldn't say would be quite a good survival house. We have this main gate, which still has an unfinished path. I've never got to that avatar. And then it leads onto a tunnel that heads over towards that place, which you should know of, because that's not so old ago. Let's lower down, take a sip of my drink. So here we have this guard station, which was one the was that done before this? No, that was done before this, I believe, or maybe. Okay, which I think it was either that was first or this was first. The first redo over of what was this frontal system. At first, it was just very basic. I didn't put much effort into it. However, when I redid it, you can see it looks a lot better than a simple stone brick box. So, this building, you can probably see, where do your eyes look straight at? The hill. Because as you can see, well, you can probably look at this bit, but then literally you look here, everything's sort of pointing towards the middle of it. In design. So we have a bit of a just fancier foundation work here, but really all it is a simple go down tunnel into what will be just a guard station, which is just a nice fancy stairs going up to the top. And this was either, was it that first or this first? But this is technically at first that was a box. The thing there was a box, and this was a tower. That basically went as far as this. But then I realised I needed some better house beds. And so I built this. Never done the inside, really. I've only had a couple beds cramped in here. So that then came across the causeway, which I have actually redone these as well. Then I had this redone. This was like another box, but this is just a bit more of an interior. A couple of beds, some forges, just a basic station. The gate's locked. It's snowing. I guess we just go around the wall. But let's do some character on slash game mode. A creative. So we have some more stairs. We have a little guard sleeping station, which I have to admit is quite nice. We'll come across this massive open space, which a lot of this was done in MC Edit. We have a windmill. Maybe it wants me to sleep, I believe. I've got a sneaking suspicion. Well, I've just come past bedtime, haven't I? Well, I'll just go sleep in this guard station while it's begging for me to sleep, saying I haven't slept in a bit. Snow stopped, so we don't have a full snow. A lot of this was MC Edit, and I have gone around and smoothed it all up. So we head this way. This is a back gate entrance slash it's just barred off. We can go down, we can carry on. If we go up, we go back on the wall. We can circle around to what is the I guess say the bakery slash wheat storage production, whatever you want to call it. So if some hay down there, some chests. This is actually one of the other ones that were redone. I think past this floor, everything else was redone. Explains why there'll be a weird floor texture, to be honest. But anyway, so we have this floor which you can cook stuff. I just put iron bars in because it needed. We have another floor which I believe I've barred off because this is the spinny part that connects through to the actual wind turbine, and this stone stuff was in the original building that head up to what this is. All of this is fully original. So if I go back outside, I'm thinking, what is the quickest way outside? is going eeny, meeny, miny. Lob a hole in the side. So this is the entire original part of the building, which all of this never really matched. It was more or less a test, and then I just stopped one night, then carried on with the top bit, and the top bit came out quite well. Was the wall, here's the wall. So here we have a blacksmith shop. So this is quite a good blacksmith. I was trying to do an accent, then realised I was turning something a bit more posh. I'm trying to do a bit more of a northern Scottish-ish voice, a bit more of a ardent man, but I'm not good with accents, so I'm going to stop there. So we have the forge, the water source, like me with water sources. Lava doesn't go anywhere, but the water source comes out this side. And since the recent aquatic update, I've actually gone ahead and need to fix this bit, but I've gone ahead and added oh god, sneezing. The water source blocks in these places to flow it down. And I've missed one of them. Thank God I'm going over this. And then it comes in here and then flows into what was, I believe, this little ravine that has been built over. And simple to say, I have to just point out with my castle that I have got at least 5 blocks, is it? Of a straight enough untouched area of flat land. As you can see, here's a bit more weaker. It's honestly a lot of touch-up jobs need to be done with the wall fully going down. Believe this was the last bit I did, but was a bit where I sort of cleared it, flattened it to a point, and made sure I got around. Here's a bit of a drop-off point, then it carries on around here. Carries on around here to the pipe, which, funny enough, because the swamps here, it actually looks like sewage now. These swamp water textures have come in, which I do miss the old sort of refined look, but knowing that it's connected to a swamp is a bit annoying with the water. As I shall carry on around here, it goes round, but I'll do a quick flyby. Do a bit of walking, as you should know around the new area a bit more than the older areas. Just straight up cleared it. Here we have the long trench. We have the river, which I never got too far off with, but it went somewhere like this, leads into this big water hole, which, oh my god, it actually is catching fish quite badly there. But you should know the river. It was basically a bunch of little ponds with a dry sort of grassy riverbed, so I had to open it up, and I've never got as far as this. And there was, oh yeah, this. Saying this was actually not too long ago, but I might as well just point it out. I have this, for some reason I got bored and decided to start a little project of my own, which was a cool little temple thing. So we have this random bit of fences. And this sort of Indiana Jones sort of challenge thing is climb a ladder. Indiana Jones can't do this, totally, yeah. That makes sense. Climb more ladder, ladder, ladder. And you're here, then you go over here. Then you have to climb across what is really makes no sense for the layout. The most modern thing I have here is concrete to hook. Okay, I didn't like that I was floating. I couldn't be asked removing it, so I just had to pillar up using the concrete pallets and just adding water in the middle of some of these chambers. Yeah, even the water's still there. Head up here and bang, you're on land. Head up this very confusing stairs, you're over here, and then you're in this little mine area, I guess you could say. Then bang, you drop down, bounce, you're not supposed to jump there. Then you got the crystal thing which you don't touch. We've got this lava pool which you don't touch. We got this lava torch thing you don't touch. We've got the fire you don't touch. We've got the tents you can touch. They're fine, they're not burning. And I believe, is it here? No, that's not it. It's this one. Yep. Makes sense there's been one bed in, but go behind the tent, pop up, and you're here. Hop across the ladder. Now you're on a rope bridge, kind of. Ooh. Very simple. You head up the steps. Something that feels a bit more grander. Then you're at this little temple, which is nice. It's cool. Should probably lob a little lighter on. Let's just quickly glide back over. So let's get back to the river. Flatten all this off. All this. All this. All of this. And we're back here again. Also, I removed all the dirt with a diamond enchanted shovel. I should probably grab a firework. I actually my enchanted, not enchanted ones, the ones I made might work a bit better. They're in an ender chest, and the nearest ender chest I know of, or that hasn't been removed in construction works, is the one I snuck into the kitchen, because I probably knew I would have it somewhere sneaky that you wouldn't really pay attention to because it's quite bare. Nab a rocket. I made these in mass. Before I really, I just realised that all of this update's brought them into the inventory system really, so that's a nice part. These are much more powerful rockets, so after I would say you've gone around the floor bit, I have to get back to the wall. So we go around here with the wall, very simple. Oh god. Rocket, so we go up here, we have this nice building. I have to admit, this is the most unuseful tower, which is smaller than smaller than the say what's it called? I don't even know what to call a building, just that. The thing we went in before that has bread and wheat stuff idea in it. I don't know, a bunch of beds. This is where I lost my mind after building this. Then we have what is probably the most weakest part of the wall, but is on the highest part and above water, so we have stairs going up to the top bit, which you should know that leads to. We have this little guard position, these nice little towers, and this is where the wall got a bit more decorative. We have this little bit here. Is there any underground stuff I left? I believe not here. That's just a hole, I don't know why that's there. Under here we have this, and it leads to here. I tell you, some of these places are mazes. That's the entire bit of the wall here, but this leads into here. That leads to the shooty down bit. Then you know what this leads to. This leads to here, which also has this random spinning off bit. That leads up here, that leads over here, that goes up here. And then you have to hop down, or be downstairs to go over here. I like to see these bed stuff, then you have to go up here to get to more beds, then to get to the shooty bit here. That makes next to no sense. you go over here, you should know we have the recent button. Right over here we go this way, we have this little tower. We have what, oh god, we have the first sort of I can't be asked building a wall, the wall around and somehow connecting up with what was this very thin side. Let's go and get our stuff it and just this. And we're over here, we can hop up here now. Another, like the spots of the airship, another just stuff it. Because trying to get through the wall from here to all the way around makes next to no sense. So, the good old tunneling industry came out well in this. So we come down here. We have this little downward area, which not makes little sense, but it is quite good because you get to watch the building. My God, I almost forgot about this bit. We have a little bed, so this little weird ornament. Then we have the most longest finished part here for no reason. We come up here, which you like, what the hell are you in the? I guess you could say it feels more like a catacomb. It leads out, so we have this guard watching position, or shooty position if you like to shoot. Downstairs leads to this bit. Here we've got a nice little tower, we have a water feature, we have another guard's part. That leads to that leads to where we went, and up here we have another guard station. Some more beds. We spent 27 minutes on this, and this leads all the way to the bed stuff, which you should know already. And that leads back up into the castle. So, that is almost the entire fortifications of the place. So let's come back to here, we have a bit of wood storage. You walk around, we have, oh my god, I forgot about the map. Map. I believe there was a thing here, but it was too confusing, but so if you'd like to know, we are here. We just went all the way around, so you know, I actually might need to update this map a bit. So what needs updating? You need updating, and you need updating. Okay, I think they're all updated now. I should be. So if we come, good test, if we come back here, we should have our building. Yes, there it is. And the underground bits. So we come around here, we've got the fountain. We have a little marketplace here, one of them. So we'll not go up there next, that would take some more time to get to. And we have sort of this terrace house style of just these, I believe it's 2 buildings, exactly the same. We go into here. These are more like prop houses, like I said, not much interior. If there is interior, it's a complete mess. And this one bed. Look at this window. Eh? This house, I think, is one of the more wackier ones. And we haven't even got to the weird shaped ones yet. That was just more of a wacky for just flooring designs. We have this. No, yeah. How secluded do you feel here? No windows. In here, I think this is the most finished one with the. I won't go to the interiors now. This is about to slow me down, but we have that. We have the old night. The old night tea. It's a bar. I came up with a name. So we have this bar. Then we have a bit of an outside serving area. So you know, it's very nice if we go up here. No, we can't. We have to go this way. It's empty area up here. lob down here, cross over here, go this way, down the back alley. It's not creepy at all. We have a house, a quite flat house. Now let's into another flat house, which I believe is quite flat. Then we have this two-story house, which actually, some of my house designs here could be good on survival. Like, just imagine having one of these. It's quite nice. And this one is the more wackier open one. And then that leads underneath this underground. Does it mind constantly snowing? I'm not sleeping every blooming night. There's a house here, which makes not much sense to design there, but we come this way, and then we have the mass house over here, which actually has a nice overview of this. I have to admit the causeway is the most weirdest part, but probably have some loyalists there. So here is where the slums used to be, so I believe. Actually, I believe the slums actually stopped at here, and this was like the higher up slums area. But the slums used to be the small little row of dirt hut shacks and a dirt tower, or whatever it was. I brought it back in these skyscrapers of residential area. So you should know what that is, and that I'm not going into. And also, I believe I forgot about this sort of rebel style alcove area in this main construction building, which really no one cares it's the slums. It's just like, oh, it must be a repair team, because really this place is not looked after. Then we have what is, I guess you could say, either rebels or people who like to sleep in very odd places. Yeah, the party room at the top, quite nice. We have this little like just cordon off area because yeah, some nice torches. Causeway. Believe we have the marketplace, which is more. It used to be large, used to go that side more, but Causeway was there, so you know. And I believe you head this way. Probably see some light there. Head down here. Here, down here. We have the auction place where auction or a church. I'm not surprised. I'm not decided on what. An outdoor place so we can communicate or whatever. Should know the Causeway, the towers there, and I believe we're now going on to the my horse. My God, where have you been? Where should I put the horse? Wait a second. You were here the whole time, weren't you? Thank God I haven't lost you. Oh, this is with another. Oh yeah, okay. I'm sorry, but I need to, yeah. I'm sorry, horse. I need to. Oh God, get out of the bloody way. Please, I think that flows into the main river. Okay, need you. Come here. What's this? Stay here. Okay. I know this looks like animal cruelty, but it's what it kind of is. I put down some hay for you, so I don't get mean comments in the comments section after this stream or in the stream whenever. Hi, Chaff. Okay, it doesn't look as much like animal cruelty at all. Hi, Chaff. Enjoying it over there? Still here. And it's snowing in this world. Was the... Why is the thing keep breaking? It just doesn't... Have I found a glitch? Please don't tell me I found the glitch. Okay, stay there. So it's not too bad. I could probably redo these torches. I want to get a burn the horse. Not burning the house. Oh God, there's a bed here, isn't there? Okay, while I've just got distracted by the horse and there's the fence, let's get back to the start. So we have the Sparta bit. Funny enough, the snow just melts into sadness down here. I found a little kick of that. Ah, the black markets area. I believe it was quite actually a bit of just a parkour course here. So we have what is probably the most smallest black markets in the world, but you come through here and boom, you're in the stalls area. We have these shady, hey, do you want something? Da, 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 da. Oh, you're like, yeah, da, 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 da. Then you got da, 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 da. Then you got da, 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 da. Then you got the guy which you can't avoid when you're going down the stairs. Then you have more stalls everywhere. Literally, you can go here. Ah, yeah, do you want this? Da, 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 da. Then wait a second. Hey, how do you get to this one? What's the point of this one? I don't know. Does that one? Da, 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 da. You come down here. Is it here? Yeah. Here you got your escape exit. You will swim out. You either got some more stalls, or if you want to go down the more premium area, you have these more trusted salesmen with some more neater. So here we have a Wasn't this not a co-owned building? Was it? Wait, which one was co? This was the co-owned. No, I can't remember which one was the co-owned one. It was this one. There we go. These sorts of and it is quite tight. This you probably see this in the Spectator, and if you not see me with this, you probably clueless as hell of why is this here and what the hell does it look like. It was just an underground section which I could have used, or I've been using. So back to the building. So we kinda do have a water section, a water river, and all that. We have more houses. I think the more interesting ones are this side. We have a little house here that leads into this place. You literally, if you let people go wild, like in adventure mode, where they can't break anything, they'll have a field day. Just like you have a dance floor, it's a full proper city. This is a dance floor area which leads into this alleyway, which you can get houses. And not the most safest place in the world, but there's that. We have more houses that actually, yeah, if I remember right, I left the walls open at one point. Then we have this, what seems a bit more protected balcony area. More stuff here, more stuff here, more stuff here. We have this building here, which is probably a bit of a weird one, but they all were one story. Then I just yanked it up to 2 by... How did I do it again? How to get into these? Oh, it's here. The inside ladder. Get down. We have lots of cramped houses here. We have the horses stable. We have the I guess the feels more like a church. We have a bunch of little houses. We have, what is this one? It's an empty room. We have this. We have this. Then we start coming to the underground stuff of this. We have what is more like a motel style of just, yeah, have some small rooms, which, so that's aren't really that bad, are they? You come this way. This leads you outside. If I go back, because I think I might get lost. This place, there's more beds. We have these sort of multi-story mess houses that I've managed to construct. So we have a little water section here. We have, what is this place? This I think is one of the smaller ones as well. Then we come down here, we have a bit more of a grimier, underground, shady feeling of where you don't see the sunlight much. If you live down here, it's a lot of crampedness, a lot of what is just, oh look, it's a nice building that goes inside a mountain, oh god, it's just for sure. We have this, which I have to admit is the most funniest. It's a little shack. and then the centre building I think is probably the better one because it's quite long. Like this, like the places I built, Jesus. Not very. They're okay houses, they're not the best, but now there's that, and I've got on to 40 minutes of just showing you around the place because I got that far. You all know this, and I'll give you a quick tour of the airship while I'm at it. The gangplank, and then we have this. We have the captain's place. It's quite bare. We have the cannons that go pew 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 pew. Lower deck, and then the lower deck. That we've done that. Now it's time on for the so you've seen the underground area. You've seen that house. We have this nice little meeting place to put. Did I ever put a table in this place? Yes, I did. A meeting room for town council. It's quite actually a fully grown building if you think about it. We have this weird middle pillar section. Windmill, couple houses. I've just lost my way out. Oh, never mind, here I am. It's real. This episode is just really a recap. So if you want to see what I've all done in a couple episodes or off cam, really. So this is meant to be the prison and the tunnel. Oh yeah, this comes outside. You should recognise this. So the tunnel from all the way over there comes this way. We have bridges across. We have places into there. We have what is this underground, just straight up tunnel section where it leads you up here. So I believe we have to do this chronological order. We have some horse stables, some food fields, the windmill. It's quite nice actually. It's quite a small building, but quite nice. So we pop down here. Up into here, go around here. We have quite a nice, this is the better interior house. Yawning. So we have a bit of a balcony. As this one, I actually put a floor in. So then we come this way, we have a bit of an empty area with some glass. This would be a great survival house just with a friend or two. As you do have your nice little area. So you have this bit, which leads on to this bit. Which leads into this, which has the underground bed here. That leads up, if I can get through the ladder, to the balcony. And that's the entire house flown through. This is another house which I believe is actually probably the second best house interior here. I think after this one I just gave up doing the floors. Or was it after this one I gave up doing the floor? So this, it's a shop. So this is the back entrance one where you come in from this section. Yeah, I gave up this part. It's a storehouse. This one we have, it's just empty. I swear these doors get me. This is just empty, but it has a balcony. And this one is, as you can see, empty. But a nice little garden. So I believe that is actually the entire world tour. Or next to the entire world tour, which you should know what I haven't shown today or whatever. I'm going a bit tired there. Gonna be going on that for straight, so you know. Hope you all enjoyed. My name is Boy. Sorry for a bit of a lackluster, but I didn't want to build stuff on camera because I get a bit loot crazy. Loot crazy or just nuts of quietness. Let's go up. Crash back there. So I hope you all enjoyed my little boy. Discord server's in the description, and see you in the next one. Goodbye. Let's now tab out.